Alright everyone, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video here along US-95 between Blythe and Needles, California. So as promised, I'm going to be showing you guys the way to go over to the Arizona side of the Colorado River here in Needles, California to get some much cheaper gas, since Needles, California has some of the most expensive gas prices in the entire US. And US-95 in California probably has the highest gas prices of any road in California, so maybe with the exception of US-395 along the Eastern Sierra, but for every mile that you drive along US-95 in California, gas prices are at least $5 a gallon, $6 a gallon, or in some cases even $7 a gallon, like that gas station there at the Vidal Junction in the middle of nowhere. If you have 5 extra minutes of your time when you're passing through the Needles, California area and you need to get some gas, just follow the road that I'm showing you guys right here as we end off this video to go over to the Arizona side of the Colorado River, and you can literally save about $3 a gallon in gas just by going this road that I'm showing you here. So gas prices at Needles when I was passing through here in August of 2024 were right around $6 a gallon, $5.99 at most stations. There was one station that was $5.69, but that's still ridiculous. Just go over the Colorado River here as I'm about to show you, and then go over to this gas station where I paid a whole $2.95 for gas. Yes, that is right. I paid $2.95 for gas in 2024. I have not paid those prices since I was back in Texas in 2021, so that's quite a big deal because gas prices have been very expensive the last few years here in the United States. And as you can see, right as we cross over the Colorado River into Arizona right here, the first gas station is already $4.05, but if you just go about a mile and a half down the road from this gas station right here, you'll get even cheaper gas prices. Just trust me, folks. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed driving this road here along with me along US-95 in California. This was my first time along US-95 in California, where US-95 was not traveling along an interstate like I-10 or I-40. This was my first time driving the road independently on its own path here in California, and let me tell you folks, this road was pretty much everything I was expecting it to be, as we just basically drove through the Sonoran and Mojave deserts the entire time. And just a quick side note, as we pull up to this gas station right here, this is the one where it sells gas for really cheap. Even if this gas station is really full, the Arco gas station was only 2 cents more than this gas station when I was passing through the area. So yes, this Indian gas station right here is the place to go to if you're in the Needles, California area and you need to get some gas and not pay some ridiculous prices in the process. So I mentioned in the video that US-95 is kind of one of the more forgotten US routes in California because California really doesn't have a lot of US routes to begin with because of the whole 1964 highway renumbering that basically got rid of a lot of the US routes that existed in California. But I also mentioned that US-95 is also one of the newest US routes in California because when the US route system was being drawn up in the 1920s, US-95 ended all the way up there in Winnemucca, Nevada and didn't even come down to California until 1940, so already it was going to be one of the more forgotten roads in the state because it's a lot newer compared to the rest of the US routes in California. And on top of that, it just passes through such a remote area of the state that really not a lot of people go on. And I can tell you right now, one of the only reasons that you would even be going on this route is for just one of a few reasons. Like one of the reasons I was traveling this route is actually because I was on my way to Las Vegas from the Palm Springs area. And yes, I could have taken a much more faster route like I-15, heading up from the Inland Empire region there near San Bernardino all the way up to Vegas going that way, but I've already been on that quite a few times and I wanted to do a road that I haven't done before, so I decided to take US-95 out here by Blythe and head up towards Needles, and then take I-40 from Needles over to Kingman, and then US-93 from Kingman all the way up to Vegas. And I planned on filming the entire route, and I'm happy to say that I did. So it was just really nice to be able to finally drive this stretch of US-95 in California that has eluded me in all of my years of doing all this traveling. But yeah, it was just really nice to finally check this route off of my bucket list. Not that it was really on my bucket list to begin with, but like I said also in the video, you kind of really have to go out of your way to drive this. So I was just happy I got to at least do it and film it for you guys. And I'm actually kind of glad that I got to film this stretch of US-95 in California because it nearly closes a gap of US-95 that I was missing between I-10 and I-40, as well as from I-40 up towards the Nevada state line up there near the Laughlin Junction. Unfortunately, I'm still missing that section between the Laughlin Junction and I-40 in California, but I'm sure I'll get to close it one of these days, maybe when I'm in the Laughlin area again. Alright everyone, I just want to give a shout out to all my social media accounts that you see on the screen here because I really am trying to grow my social media accounts beyond just here on YouTube. I would really appreciate it if you guys would check out my Instagram. I'm really trying to grow that social media platform, so I would really appreciate it if you guys would follow me on there. My username is just InterstateKyle. What's really cool about my Instagram is if I'm on a road trip, I will post on my story of where I am and what I'm doing, so it's just a really cool way for you guys to follow along with me in real time to see what I'm doing and what I'm up to. I know my videos on here can get pretty dated very quickly, so if you guys want to see what I'm doing in real time, I highly recommend checking out my Instagram, and I would really appreciate your support over there. You guys can also check out my Facebook group and my Twitter/X account. The links to all those are down in the description. Another thing I want to give a shout out to is my Patreon, which is a way for you guys to support me beyond YouTube here. If you guys want to join my Patreon, you guys can get special perks for joining, like watching all of my videos early before they are released here on YouTube. And all the money I make on there goes right back into this YouTube channel to keep producing more of these types of videos in the future. The link to my Patreon is also down in the description, so if you really want to check it out, I would really appreciate your extra support over there as well. And another thing that is set up on my channel is Super Thanks, which is located to the right of where you would normally like one of my videos. What that basically is just a way for you guys to tip me out for each video going forward if you feel that I've earned it, of course. And then all the money on there also goes right back to this channel to keep producing more of these types of videos in the future. And with all that said, folks, I really hope you all enjoyed watching this video here along US-95 in California. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Take care, everyone. We will see you for the next adventure.